Hello everyone, welcome back to Chapter 3, focusing on voiceless and voiced consonant sounds in English. We just focused on aspiration. Aspiration, which is the sound of escaping air that comes out of the mouth when we pronounce voiceless consonant sounds. Aspiration is compared to vibration, the vibration in our vocal cords with voiced consonant sounds. So vibration for voiced, aspiration, the sound of escaping air with voiceless. That should help you. Listening for that aspiration, listening for that vibration in distinguishing voiceless and voiced consonant sounds. Not only was that for initial consonant sounds, but also for the stressed syllable in a word that has more than one syllable. Forgot to mention that in the previous video. Let's continue on with exercise 4. For exercise 4, what we're going to do is essentially the same as you did in the previous exercise, but now you're going to produce. So here's what you need to do. You're going to create a video, just like what I'm doing right now. Audio is okay, but I really prefer video if you could, because I need to see you with a piece of paper or a tissue. You can kind of go sideways as I am, so the camera's facing sideways. And I want you to pronounce each of these words. I want you to pronounce the word 2 times and the phrase 1 time. Pronounce the word 2 times and the phrase 1 time. And I really want you to focus on the voiceless consonant sounds. I want you to focus on that aspiration, that p, 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 and the t, 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 k, k, k. Now some consonants, remember, aspiration is going to feel stronger for P than it will for T and K. Keep that in mind. So if you're like, am I doing it right? Yes, you're doing it right. If P has more breath, more air coming out than T and K. I'll model for you, but you're going to record doing the voiceless, aspiration, 2 times the word, 1 time the phrase, and then you're going to move over to the next one. You're going to do voiceless and voiced. Voiceless, voiced, voiceless, voiced for numbers 1 through 6. Okay, let's do it together. And again, please try to do video if you can. So number 1, p, p, pack, pack, pack it up. And we're going to move on to the next one over here on the right. B, b, back, back, back it up. Number 2, p, p, oops, p, p, peaches, peaches, California peaches, delicious. Beaches, beaches, California beaches. Not delicious, but still beautiful. All right, number 3, T consonant sound. T, t, time, time, spare time. And again, don't forget that P is going to have more aspiration. The P, P is going to have more aspiration than T, T. Okay, so don't worry if you're getting less air for T. Right, and we're moving on to D. Dime, dime, spare dime, d, d. Number 4, t, t, tense, tense, tense muscles, d, d, dense, dense, dense muscles. Okay, last one. K consonant sound. K, k. Cold. Cold. Not cold. G, g. Gold. Gold. Not gold. K, k. Cap. Cap. Large cap. Notice how you get a little aspiration at the end, right? Because of the P consonant sound. We're going to talk about that. Consonant sounds toward the end of words. Interesting. You get a little bit of both with cap. Right? Now the next one, last one, number 6. G. G. Gap. Gap. Large gap. Now you're getting aspiration at the end, again, because of the P, but we're focused on initial consonant sounds here, right? So don't be confused with aspiration. You're like, wow, this is voiced. It shouldn't have aspiration. Well, that's because the consonant we're focused on is the initial consonant sound and not the final consonant sound. Really good practice. Take your time. Try a few times. Listen to CD1 track 24 if you want to hear it pronounced again. And record when ready.